All right, we are back. Little Monday night, Big Ten action. Penguins, Buckeyes at the shoe. We're going to go ahead and sim some of these top 25s. How about this alternate universe? Alabama, Clemson, and Oklahoma State, all winless. 0-8 Alabama. Alabama knocks off LSU. Glenn Coffey. Dr. Drake balls. A&M versus the Sooners. Oh, A&M in a shootout. Oh, down goes Texas. Ouch. At one time, they were the #1 team in the country. I believe they have lost 3 straight. Winless Clemson. Oh, not anymore. Clemson lays a beat down on Florida State. Damn. Number 3. Oh. Don't want to play that. Number 3 Wolverines, the Greg boys, 63-9. Greg to Townsend, Greg to Butler, Greg to Greg, Greg to Simpson, Greg to Greg, Greg to Greg, Greg to Greg. 11 Govern to Moore. How about that? Back up Mike Govern getting elected. 14 for 27 touchdowns for Sean Gregg. Oh my goodness. Kevin Gregg, 7 catches, 217 yards, 4 touchdowns. Damn. No battle for the Florida Rose. Damn. Iowa wins again. Sean Green. How about this? Undefeated number 5 Virginia. Virginia wins again. Good call. Oh, here we go. The old ball coach versus his old team. Matt Stafford and them Boas. Number 14, Oregon Ducks, and senior quarterback Ronnie Sunshine Bass. Ducks win again. Basta Webster. Basta Neal, Basta Miller, Basta Neal. Number 12, Nebraska, Andrew Luck. Stanford, USC, couple of one-lossers. Trojans win big. Oh, here we go. Did the upset of the century happen? No. Texas Tech wins big again. Six and 3 Johnny Utah versus 8-2 Paul Wrecking Crew. Oh, Paul Wrecking Crew wins the battle of the movie quarterbacks. Johnny Utah from Point Break could not beat Paul Crew from the longest yard. How about that? And here we go. 8-1 number 10 Penguins versus the 8-1 number 4 Ohio State Buckeyes. Hold on to your butts. Oh no, one or more of your players have committed an NCAA infraction. Oh no, freshman quarterback Dick Kent. Kent has not made it to a mandatory workout session and doesn't seem to care when approached about this. This is not something that can be tolerated. Are you kidding me? I gotta suspend my fucking quarterback for the Buckeyes game? Ah, horse shit. You know what? We're not even going to suspend it. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. She's a starting quarterback. Anyone else breaks the rules, though. Go.
Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to bundle up because it's going to be a chilly one for tonight's game.
It's going to be a tough
one. Youngstown State Penguins and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. The season's nearing its end, and these two Big Ten teams are set to go. And here come the Buckeyes. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Ohio State needs a big game from their talented running back, and I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory, but Lee, it's going to be very close.
I know everyone has been waiting. It's time for my pick.
There's no way the Buckeyes lose.
All right, folks, you heard the coach's pick. Now let's head down to the field for the coin toss.
Big game, boys.
Youngstown State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 24 fields it at the 3. A little juke, spins upfield.
Johnny Stills, he is going to be a problem.
Today we get to watch a spectacular athlete at running back. When he's on the field, as he is right now, defenses really have to tailor their game plan for him.
He's a heck of a player, and I really believe that he could have a huge game today.
That makes two of us then. I just don't know if there's enough talent on this defense, especially at linebacker.
MJ McCorkle, are you kidding
I guess
me?
we'll just have to wait and see.
Look at how good this offense has been compared to the rest of the country.
I say they're one of the best. Just look at those numbers. Wow.
Ohio State lines up in a double tight set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. On the ground, up the middle. Bounces off the rookie tackler. Nolan with a takedown. And the fullback busts through for about 7 yards.
Fullback put me on my ass.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes go with the I formation. Nice play fake. And they get the sack.
Higgins.
The linebacker brought down the quarterback before he could find an open man.
Something tells me he would have gotten punished even if he did find an open man. That backer was coming in hard.
3rd and 9. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 4 has 5 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Down the middle. And they tackle him. And they convert the 3rd down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation. Play action. Incomplete pass. Nice pass, just wasn't caught.
And when you're a tight end, you usually don't get too many passes thrown your way. So you got to catch the easy ones.
2nd and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Buckeyes come out in a bunch formation. They go with a pitch to the right. Knocked out of bounds. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
Here's the option left. Laterals back. He's on the run. Ramirez brings him down. They pick up 7 or 8 yards on the option. The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. Nice play fake. Wants to throw outside. The big fella made a heck of a catch there.
Hey, he's blocking. Then the defense forgets about him and he puts points on the scoreboard.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Ohio State to kick this one off. Williams and Carey back ready to return. He boots it deep downfield. Carey fields it in the end zone. He jukes it. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 13-yard line. Youngstown State comes out with 2 tight ends. He spins around, creates some room, and down he goes. 7-yard play.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Penguins come out in a 2 tight end set. On the ground, up the middle. Can't pick him up. Worthington with a takedown.
Come on, give me a block.
Not much more.
It was there.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 20. Youngstown State lines up in a double tight set. They go with the option. He laterals the ball. Muse brings him down. What a play.
Just a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up and they get good yardage. Great play.
Boy, I tell you, this is impressive to see this offense when they're clicking.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29. The Penguins line up with two tight ends. Brought down. Pickup of a yard to the tailback. Second and 9 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Single set backfield. He drops back. Throws it out there. And it's caught. Tackle. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up.
Man, this controller is vibrating.
Youngstown State in a 5-wide set. Kent back to throw. He's looking. Over the middle. It's tipped. The linebacker managed to break that one up. The Penguins line up the punt. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 24 fields it at the 19. The offense comes out on the field.
Beautiful
again.
punt.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
First and 10. Ball on their own 18. Ohio State goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out to the left. Got his man. And he's taken down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Number 4 is back in the gun. Feeling the pressure. The ball is tipped. Oh, he had the
Hunter.
pick and he dropped it. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 31. They go with a toss. Little shake and bake move. Hunter with a takedown. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
After a quarter of play, our score is Ohio State 7, Youngstown State nothing. First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. High formation here. They run a counter. Duke move. Nolan brings him down. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Starks brings him down for a loss.
Miscommunication. I don't know what that was.
Third and 9. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Buckeyes set up in the gun. Across the middle. The freshman makes the catch.
Oh!
And
How
that
did
pass
I
and
not?
catch gives them a
What
first
was
down.
that?
Yeah, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much,
Should have
you
been a
guys.
pick. I read it. I looked it in.
It's first and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Number 24 wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. Drops back to pass. He steps up down the middle. They connect again.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. From the gun. They'll throw on first down. Across the middle. That close to being intercepted. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
Ohio State comes out with 2 tight ends. Pitch left, breaks one. Hunter with a takedown. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 10th play of the drive. Ohio State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Inside handoff. He jukes. Nolan brings him down. This guy just made those 10 yards look easy. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Ohio State comes out with 3 receivers bunt. Inside give, Higgins with a takedown. Unbelievable. They can't get this offense off the field.
Oh, they've been like a machine on this drive. Very methodical and efficient, and once again, they're moving the chain.
They line up in an I. Makes a move. Broke away from one. And he's tackled. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. There's a missed tackle. Nolan tackles him for a loss on the play.
Ryan
Defensive
Nolan.
coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
And Kirk, that leaves a big hole out there. But on plays when they run the ball, it works.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The defense moves back some because they expect the offense to pass deep. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. Throws this one out to the right. So it's the running back who shows
Sir,
off his
he
hands
was
on the
out of
touchdown.
bounds.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
And he hits the PAT.
Some BS,
Time to
dude.
take a
He
look
was
at the
out of
Pontiac
bounds.
Drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel
Wasn't
for the
even
soul
in. That was a
since
big 3rd down
1926.
stop. It should be 10-0.
Ohio State to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And they can forget about returning this one. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
You know, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll take over at the 20. Youngstown State lines up in a double tight set. Kent will hand it off. Brought down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 22. Youngstown State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Rolling out to the left side. Ford comes away with a sack. Ohio State takes a timeout. It looks like this defense has put up some very impressive numbers thus far.
I'll tell you why. They're fast, they're strong, and they tackle well. That combination means one thing for the offense. Nightmare.
They've been playing great football all year. You're lucky if you can even get
Keon, pitch in the hands, bro.
Well, the defense stood tall there.
Boy, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Gonna get out of hand.
Youngstown State ready to put this one away. Medley punts it, and it's a good one. Number 24 fields it at the 38 with the spin. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll go to work at the 45-yard line. High formation here. They'll give it off here. Tries to shoot. Higgins brings him down. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
The Buckeyes come out showing 3 wide. They hand off on the counter. He breaks free. Hunter with a takedown. The Buckeyes are going to take a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. 1-man backfield. He's rolling right. Comes across the middle. Ball's loose. It's scooped up, and he's taken down.
I get the turnover, picking up instantly.
Securing the football.
I always told my receivers to look the ball in, tuck it away, and then get upfield. It looks like he skipped step 2. I didn't see the part where he was supposed to tuck it away.
I'm sure he'll hear all about that in
Dude's
practice
like
from his
6'8".
coaches and teammates. This group of receivers
Every team's got a gigantic
They
dude.
don't
Look
let
at
each other
that.
get away with mistakes like that. Lucky for him, the offense
Look at how big
recovered.
he is. Uh-oh. This is getting out of hand. It's out of hand.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Ohio State lines up for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And they can forget about returning this one. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. First and 10. Ball on the 20. The Penguins come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. He's looking. Down the middle. And he pulls it down. Youngstown State calls a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Kent lines up with 5 wide out. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks. Salas comes away with a sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Kent drops to throw. He rolls out to the right. Going deep. Complete on the run. And here's a juke to the 10. Goodbye. Spectacular play by the halfback.
Oh! Keon Pontiac game-changing performance. What? Oh! What a play. After the sack, Dick Kent recovers. None of y'all thought that was happening. Let's go, Keon.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Ohio State 21, Youngstown State 7. Youngstown State is ready to kick it away. He kicks it. Butler takes it from the 6. A little juke. They'll set up shop at the 22. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Hand off to the right. He might have a chance. Halterman brings
Johnny
it down.
Stills. Dude's a beast. $1.25 at half. All right, I escaped the half, only down by 2 touchdowns now. I get ball at half. I need to give my boys a little bit of a pep talk here.
Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Ohio State 21, Youngstown State 7. Ohio State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it deep. Carey calls for the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. 2 tight ends here. Kent with the give. Worthington lays it on him. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
6 rushes, 25 yards for the Heisman hopeful. Ouch.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Youngstown State goes with the ace set here. Throws a stiff arm. They'll drop him for a loss.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Youngstown State comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking, rolling out to the right side. Throws this one out to the right. It's intercepted. And a great
Threw it
set of
to the
hands
wrong
by the defender
shoulder.
on that one.
How about that, Kurt? We spent the whole week talking to some of his teammates, and no one told us he could catch like that.
You're right, Coach. I wonder if this guy played both ways in high school.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here.
1st and 10.
Ohio State sets up in the I. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. They'll bring him down.
I like the defense.
When I
that
get
was
hits
called.
on
They
him, he just
didn't
throws
make
it
the
up
play
to
on the
that
ball.
dude.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24. And they have 3 bunch. They go with a toss. And he's stopped behind the line. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Ohio State lines up in a bunch formation. They'll give it off here. Higgins with a takedown. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
2 on the play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
4-yard line.
Ohio State lines up in a shotgun set. He's looking. Lets it fly. Hauls it in for the touchdown. The wideout made a great catch for the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with the throw. He hung in there and delivered a beautiful ball.
How can we not get pressure on him?
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, our score, Ohio State 28, Youngstown State 7. Ohio State to kick this one off. Williams and Carey deep to return. He sends this one deep. And they can forget about returning this one.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
They go with the option. He might have a chance. Meadows with a monster hit. And he keeps it on the option play and picks up 6. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Youngstown State comes out with 2 tight ends. Here's the option. And they make the stop. A gain of a yard on the quarterback keeper. Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 27-yard line. This defense better be careful. The quarterback is in the zone and really feeling it out there. And now he pitches it, and down he goes. The offense can't get a first, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They need to give their defense more time to rest.
Youngstown State lines up in the Maryland I. Kent hands it off. Bin move. Williams tackles him for a loss on the play.
Damn it.
They elected to go for it and failed.
And it's tough to come back
Outclassed
when you
here,
get in a
folks.
good field position like that.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
The Buckeyes line up with 5 receivers. He drops back. Comes across the middle. Got his man. He's hit and got away. Brown brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. He jukes him. Touchdown, Ohio State. He scurried through the defense that time and found the end zone. And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since
Yikes.
1926.
Jim Tressel's really sticking it to his alma mater.
He sends this one deep. Williams fields it in the end zone. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Youngstown State goes with the ace set here. On the ground, up the middle. And he's taken down. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 21. They line up in an I. Kent on the option right. He lateral. He has some room. Brought down. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35. Youngstown State comes out with an I formation. On the ground, up the middle. Meadows with a takedown. Nothing gained on the play.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. Youngstown State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Rolls to the left. He takes off. Worthington brings him down.
On the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
34 rushing yards for the #1 rushing team in the country. Ouch.
Single set backfield. Kent with the give, and they hit him in the backfield.
Look at that. The blitz just threw off their blocking assignments, and that's why this running back is looking for his mouthpiece right now.
As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, Ohio State 35, Youngstown State 7. Kent comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks, rolls to the right. He's going to air it long. Caught, and they bring him down. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding on the offense.
Oh, the one play I finally get. They fucking call holding.
Drives them back.
Excuse me.
Oh,
shit.
Well,
The
they
one
can just
fucking
keep
play,
their
Jim. The
concentration.
one
They'll
damn
avoid
play we
situations
and
like
you're
that.
calling. Oh, shit. That's Danny O'Shea on the sidelines giving him an earful.
Kent is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Looking. Throws this one out to the right. Into coverage, and the defense has
Dude,
it.
he was
Kirk
wide
getting thoughts
open.
on
I
why
couldn't
they've had
even
such
throw
an
it
off
to him.
day.
Oh, it's been all about making mental mistakes out there, and that interception was
Goodness,
another
just
perfect
the
example.
Worst game in history.
They'll go to work at the 43.
Take over at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
They're up big, and it looks like they've set the backup quarterback into the game. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
With this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 43.
Oh, Trestle's got the backups in. Oh.
Pitch left. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And they threw a flag on
Higgins,
that play. Let's
come
see what the
on.
call is.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty.
The
Automatic.
defense
First
lends
down.
them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't
I
it?
haven't forgotten that, Jim. It's horseshit.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Buckeyes come out in a 2 tight end set. Shake and bake move, and down he goes. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
Gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. One man backfield. Schoenhoff fakes a handoff. To the middle, it's his tight end. Henson Dillon. He goes down.
Wow, nice catch.
Dude,
Way to
that
look at
back
heck
juke
of a
is
job
a
by
killer
the
on me.
receiver. These guys
Watch
are moving
right
the
here.
ball down the field.
Whop! Oh, 2 dudes.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. The Buckeyes line up with 3 receivers bunched. Swan tackles him for a loss on the play. Nice play by the linebacker. On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Juke move. Higgins with a monster hit. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. About 12 yards out. Ohio State sets up in the I. Back to pass. He's looking. Goes to the end zone. It's deflected.
I'll tell you what, Kurt, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Robinson lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot. The kick is up, and he got it. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Robinson ready to kick.
Beating of the week tonight here, folks.
He puts it deep downfield. Williams signals for a fair catch. We'll have to see.
Coming in, we had beat Michigan, who was number 2 at the time. I believe it's number 3 now. We were the number 10 team. We were 8-1. There's levels to this college football thing, and we're just not quite there yet. As good as Keon is, we just don't have the
They'll
talent.
start this drive at the 20. Youngstown State goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down, and it falls incomplete. The blitz was very effective that time.
Yep, they brought the house, and it was all they could do to get the ball out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20. Kent with 3 wide receivers. Gives a little pump fake. Got hit as he threw. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 20-yard line. Youngstown State in a 5-wide set. Drops back to pass. He pumps once. Looks. Throws down the middle. Picked off by the linebacker. He jukes. Missed tackle. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Ohio State sets up in the I. They go with a run. Makes a move. Young with a monster hit. And not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll give it off here. Gets past the tackler, and he's taken down. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7-yard gain on the play.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They're in the red zone again, but this time they should be thinking touchdown. Across the middle, couldn't haul it in. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Robinson lines up for the field goal. It's up. And it splits the uprights. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. Williams and Carey back deep to return. Sends it sailing downfield. Williams calls for the fair catch.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Youngstown State comes out in the shotgun. Kent drops back on 1st down. Rolls right. Going deep. Plays it out there. And he's all the way down to the 44-yard line. Guys, with that catch, he's now past the 1,000-yard point for the season.
This guy has had a great year. The coach has got to be pleased with his performance for the year, Lee.
Oh, yeah, he's a big, big part of their offense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Five wide. He drops back, pumps once, looking, steps up in the pocket. He's going left. It's deflected. Good awareness defensively that time by the linebacker.
Not only that, but as you saw, he also made a very athletic move to get to the ball.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44. From the gun. Kent drops back to pass. He pump fakes. Across the middle.
Now, Coach, I know that pass was a bullet, but you still have to look it in and catch it.
He tried to catch it. It just bounced right off his hands.
Maybe they ought to get him practicing with one of those jug machines in practice. That'll at least get him used to catching bullet passes.
Youngstown State in a 5-wide set. Kent back to pass. He gives a pump fake. He rolls out to the left. He's rolling right. Throws. Off his hands and incomplete.
No, pitch in the hands, Keon.
Wasn't his best effort.
Kent is in the zone and looking to make a play. Kent drops back. He's looking. And that one's fallen incomplete.
You know, Kirk, this defense continues to go all out. And you can credit the coaching staff for making sure these guys
absolutely
A lot of
manhandled,
teams will lose
folks.
the intensity when the game's already been decided. But not
Beat
these young
down,
men.
slapped
Another good
around,
stop right there.
taken out to the old woodshed.
And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Schoenhaus hands it off. And he has room to rumble. And they make the stop.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's
33
able to
rushing
control the line of
yards for
scrimmage.
the
Here,
number
they
one
get a
rushing
nice
team
push.
in the
The result
country.
was a solid run.
Ran into a buzzsaw of Buckeye defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Buckeyes line up in a goal line formation. Fullback on the inside give. Tries to shoot. The big guy with room to run. The 10. He's in for the
Oh
touchdown.
my
The big
God.
guy was rumbling all the way down the field on that one.
The fullback would score. This is going to hurt my recruiting. (48-7). Ouch.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Williams signals for a fair catch. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Kent has 5 receivers lined up here. They'll throw on first down. Looks. He's drilled as he throws.
I can't even get any garbage yards. Just fucking. Their second unit's so good.
I can't say enough
MJ,
about this
McCorkle,
football.
Goff,
Ohio State
Matthews. What are you, 6'10", you punk
dominating
ass?
on both sides of the ball. They gotta
Dick
feel
Kent
pretty good
crying.
after blowing out a
Can't
team like
believe it.
this.
And
Johnny
we thank you
Stills is
kindly for
pumped.
taking part in NCAA football 2006. Our final tally in
That
this
might have
game,
been my
Ohio
worst
State
loss, folks.
48, Youngstown State
I just got
7.
my ass
Brad Nessler
completely
for Lee
beat.
Corso and Kirk Herbstreit signing off. So long, everybody.
Yeah, I was no match for him. Number 10, maybe I was a little overrated. $48-7. Ouch. Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning into that absolute beatdown. Those of you who hate me, I'm sure that was a joy. But we're going to bounce back. And the next game I got's number 2, West Virginia travels to Vandy to number 7. Unbelievable. But yeah, after I spank Vanderbilt and their shitty ass halfback, we'll be back on track in the Big Ten. We got a game against Northwestern. Number 3rd rushing offense in all the country, Vanderbilt. How about that? Number 7 rush D, Larry Bertier anchoring it. Oh, Aaron, I'm like Coach Boone from Remember the Titans. I run 6 plays. Just give it time, gentlemen. But I'll be back. I'm going to get something to eat and then beat down Vanderbilt. So I have a much better team. Look at that, A+ across the board. You'll see Youngstown State C offense. I've done some decent recruiting, but there are levels to it. Ohio State's a bunch of studs. But I'll be back, boys. Thanks for tuning in.